get the week started. Happy Monday. Shorty, Method 1, Siginos, Nasty, Wolfie, Riper Snifle, Duria, Aslan, Tony, Hello Freak Factor, Epace, Cyrix Irkon, Jackie, Askoon, Jerry Young Lee, and Assboy, Stinson, Innominatus. Hello to William, Diesel Power, P Cult, Me Max, Carson, Dark Purple Moon, Boxer Buddy. We got Team Disco Turnout, Asgram, Mad Cat, 25 Code Off Revs, Desert Penguin, Bittervore, and Moya. Happy coffee time. I'm still on milk. I had some coffee yesterday and some wine, and yeah, nice chit chat with parents and brothers, the little ones celebrating birthday of their grandmother. Well, like 2 weeks late, but they had fun, all of them, so consider that a win. Therefore, no stream yesterday, but well, new week, new content, I guess, from Tuesday as well. Stay tuned. Legion patch is gonna hit today. I want to kind of chill. However, I have to explain something to you first. Why am I in a pod? I did yesterday evening. I was like, yeah, let's, or was it Saturday evening? I don't remember. It was an evening. I had some wine. I went into the Abyss tier 4, and yeah, it did not end well. Somehow I ended up, there was no cloud involved, I remember that, but I ended up on the wrong side of the abyssal border, fence, whatever, and I blew up. I have no idea how that happened. Weirdly, just 2 of my vessels were outside, one was okay, and I managed to run half of the Abyss with just 1 of my Punishers. It was kind of a butt clencher, but yeah, that happened. So I lost 2 ships. Well, my Retribution and my Deacon died to, well, mainly the unstable Abyssal Depths. Which I played the whole time. I was like, why am I getting so much damage? And I was just continuing to pilot and whatnot. And eventually it was just too much and my ships blew up. And I was like, what the hell? And then when I was able to finish the room with my last Punisher, I was like, okay, I might as well go pick up the loot, right? Of my vessels that died. And then I was like, why are these wrecks so far out on the other side of the freaking pocket? Well, I don't know what happened there. Anyways. And then I run the last room completely solo in this frigate. I was so, well, in my other DPS guy, I was so lucky it was the little drones. So I just kept them at range and grinded them down. But, oh boy, that was an experience. Anyways, so we're in a pot, and we lost some of our abyssal setup. However, since I still have 783 million on that sort of budget, I think I can just replace it and we'll continue. However, I said that twice now, we'll only do that from Legion with the better resist. It's just going to be easier. That's the plan. It had nothing to do with the consumption of wine. Desert Penguin, that is a very, very valid assessment there. That was certainly not the reason, right? Brain Manager TW, greetings Bernard, and welcome to the stream. Also, there was a little bit of a change. You might have seen in the About page, there's only one link or one sort of graphic now in regards to EVE Online. I did consolidate that panel because Code Erst now also works at the Marquee store, just FYI. So you can get your 3% off there, plus Erst gets, well, if you happen to wanting to support Erst, gets the 5% commission from there as well. So you have a choice. Zavsam, greetings. Tilio, hello to you as well. Happy Monday, everybody. Now, a little bit of chores. I think I want to do a PI trip. Robotics prices are going up. I better sell these before they go down again. I got marqueed. Yeah, you know, here's the thing, Brain Manager. Over the last couple of, well, really since the whole creator code at eveonline.com or storeeveonline.com was introduced, and I obviously shared that. There was always the question, does your code work with Marquee Store as well? And I was like, nah, no. And eventually it was just like, let's just do it. There's one other reason why I'm doing it right now, but that information I'll share tomorrow. What is that marquee model? Wait, I heard a couple of time. Marquis Dragon is he also streams on Twitch. Max, you've pretty much seen him there, right? And he has a partner shop for EVE Online goods, but like all the things you can buy at storeeveonline.com, you can also buy at Marquis' place, and you get 3% off if you use a code. Yeah, and he has been around for, I don't know, ages doing this. And yeah, I gave in. Everybody asking, do you have a code there? It's just too much effort to talk about this every time as in, you know, when it comes up. So now we have a code there as well. And he has the same, Marky has the same prices as CCP, but 3% off if you use a creator code. But why? What do you mean, but why what, Max? I'm confused. And I also get the benefit from currency conversion if you're not from a US country. It kind of comes down to how good the dollar works these days. I guess, depending on where you live, I reckon. Okay, so, where was I? PI, because robotics prices are pretty good at the moment. Well, not because. I just need to constantly pick that stuff up, or, well, will not make it with it, right? Why are there better conditions than other creators? I don't understand, me, Max. Oh, okay. So, I think there's only one other place than the original EVE, or the official EVE store, and that's Marquis. No other creator has created their own shop, from what I understand. I don't know how initially the whole business model came to be, but that's, I don't know, I guess 15 years ago or more. I don't really know the history. You gotta ask Marky, right? Marky is, at this point, the only person being authorized reseller. There you go. I don't know why CCP is not having more resellers like this, but, well, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, this is a return filament. This is an O-ship filament. This one here is empty. That's great. And we gotta somehow get to our PI location. Let's try that through. EVE Scout. AK. Oof, wow, that's not good. 15 jumps. Okay, not fun. Turner, same shit. Okay, well, I guess we'll just set a destination and go there on foot. Damn. All right. Not a lucky Monday, but we got to do one little trip. Set destination. 24 jumps. Can we? No, that's the best we can do. What is this going through? Okay. Yeah, let's see. Might be spicy, might be not. Thanks for the follow. GeForce 911, welcome to the stream. Moi Mashin. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, on Steam it is CCP that sell, right? And Steam probably taking 30% commission. I think that's the normal commission rate for Steam, unless you're maybe smaller or less money per year or something. There's a threshold, I believe, and then eventually it's just going to be flat out 30%, like everywhere else. Also, thanks for using coders at storeeveonline.com. We already are at 1.1 billion for the stream and giveaway. Can't take a day off without you guys ripping my wallet. Damn it. Alright, so far so good. High sec, easy. What else happened? Oh, well, I tried to talk my brother into quitting EVE again, obviously, right? So I can get his shit, but didn't work. And I learned that his PI is way more inefficient than mine. But, well, there you go. Stupot, how's it going? He's doing 15 billion a month, he said, with 300 planets. I have like 90 something planets and I'm doing 9 billion a month. I win. Easily. Carson says that they tested a game on Steam called Greyhack. Most realistic hacking game I've seen. And even PvP in it. Or playing single player. Interesting. Like hacking as in not Eve hacking, right? And greetings, Senias. How's it going? You use RL tools to do it? Oh my god. Okay. First Brothers stream. He is not streaming. He's not even watching Twitch. He has corp mates that... So, probably didn't... Did I tell that story before? So a corp mate of his... somehow they came into talking about Twitch. I think, yeah. No, I don't know how it happened. Anyways, they talked about Twitch. And my brother was like, yeah, I'm not watching Twitch. And then the corp mate said, yeah, they're only watching that one guy called Erst, which is pretty good. And then my brother was out, yeah, that's my brother. And they're like, what? And then, yeah, he told him to use code Erst as well. Kind of funny. That story. His planets are making him 167 mil a day. Yeah, that's kind of sad, right, Stinson? I think he's just not maxing it out, really. Hello, Selmanus. How's it going? Okay, so Carson has a new game on Steam which simulates compromising computers to steal from users. Okay, sounds good. I really hope I'm not. Okay, I'm at the gate. Perfect. I shouldn't do low sec jumps and just read chat, right? Jordy's playing Roadcraft. I hear this is pretty good as well. And there are a couple of interesting games coming up in the next few months as well. Kind of looking forward to maybe dip into as well. So, where were we? Yeah, my brother sucks at PI. That's, I guess, the conclusion. And doesn't watch streams. That's probably why he sucks at PI. Yeah, maybe Carson, you're hacking it for real actually, and the game's just a facade, and you're working for some sort of cartel right now. Carson, be careful. He can profit more if done at null. What do you mean, Reed? He is in null. He's renting a couple of nullsec systems with his corporation and buddies. And then he also told me that he is picking up the planets one by one. I was like, why are you not running like 5-6 account and just pick it up? And then he said, yeah, you know, the skyhook change. There are rats. You cannot just dilly-dally around there if you only have epitel skills. You would need a squall to tank the rats. So he's going there one by one right now. I don't have that problem, right? NPC space, no skyhooks. We just, well, no rats at the pickup location of PI, which makes this a bit easier for me. Just being in an epitel. Yeah, if I were to run squalls, also the risk would be higher, as in the invest, right? Don't necessarily want that. Method 1, who knows, right? If he's watching. No, the thing is, he has a day job where he cannot watch stream, so I'm safe. I'm good, unless he's sick at home and playing games. But yesterday he was in a pretty good state, so I guess he's at work right now. Phew, right? Someone linked the Erst ship exploding to Confessor after undocking. Oh, video clip in Chaos' stream yesterday. The confessor warped in from a ping when you undocked. So according to the guy who popped me, I think he warped to a bookmark at the station to see if there's a bubble. And then he warped to the station, and it was just an unbelievably dumb timing, me undocking the moment he lands pretty much on top of me, right? That was my understanding. It was not a snipe attempt, from what I gather. Can I declare war on him? Could do that, Termon. He was really quick on his locking, though. I don't know. Oh well, I deserve to die there. I should have just docked up again, right? But I was, yeah, somehow just distracted. Chat, we'll blame chat again. Chris, greetings and welcome everybody. You had an NPC dread at a skyhook once, William. Holy shit. Right, I guess that's where the squall no longer will help either. Oh well. Zerky, how's it going? The hell is this? Okay, I spawned on some weird shit thing after the jump. Would be good content? What do you mean if the brother would go after me? Here's the thing, I would just bring the tutor's fleet. And then he will have to dock up. Pretty sure about that. Alright. Casually getting from Chitta to my PI spot in Null, 24 jumps. Well, 10 left. And then, yeah, after downtime or after this, I want to do a little bit of chill exploration. Maybe we'll get a lucky hack or something. Let's do the project. Get your brother to stream snipe. He is a Care Bear, Termont. He does PvP if he's forced to, as in some sort of defense, but he would not want to do this in an offensive capacity. He just wants to grind his, or farm his systems, make a shitload of ISK, flex his accounts, and I guess chill with his court mates. Good morning, Dude the Sound. How's your Monday coming? No, he does not live in Innsmouth. He is in drone regions. I'm okay, Dude the Sound. Chill day yesterday. Prepared some things and worked this morning. Tomorrow's Legion. We may or may not have some visuals to share. And then we'll just probably dive back into the abyss with the new resistances, which are, yeah, gonna be helping, hopefully, with accidents. Although the accident I had, where I lost 2/3 of my abyss runners on Saturday evening, I believe it was, that would not have helped the resistances for sure. I just somehow went out of the boundary, didn't realize, and just tried to counter rep and whatever. At some point I think I was even like trying to not breach the boundary, but I was already outside, so I tried not to get in accidentally. I don't know what happened. I had wine, but yeah, there's that. Tier 4 plus wine in a frigate setup is not exactly... Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Why the hell did I just... Okay, I'll get away with it. Shit. I'm in nullsec. I just warped gate to gate with 3 locals. Not good. Alright. Focus first. We'll talk about that tomorrow, Stinson. Okay, this one is clear. Let's go. Why am I in nullsec? I gotta go pick up some PI from my little farming spot, so to speak. Gens, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, my D scan was 5 IO. I don't know what's happening. I'm not yet awake, I reckon. Go while it's still quiet. Yeah, it should be fairly quiet right now at my PI location. Properlicious was in a carnival on Saturday. Okay, woke up at 7:40 to a techno morning party in the apartment above you. Okay, wait, you did not go to carnival. It came to you, right? And one in every other stairwell of either building in the neighborhood. Jeez, alright. Noise cancelling headsets, I guess, is the solution there. Unless your flat vibrates, then yeah. A good mattress can solve that. Yeah, busy week. Today chill, tomorrow we have Legion. On Wednesday I get Fiber. Hopefully it's gonna work. And then we'll do things. That's the plan. Mr. 557, greetings. Lynn in the house, wondering about something. What's going on, Lynn? Okay, last jump. This is a capsule at the gate. We'll warp to undock first so I can descan. In this situation, we got like 8 other people in local. Better be safe than sorry. Where's my Instadoc bookmark? Thought I had one. I do. Why is that not shown in 3D? I'm confused right now. Is that a bracket I'm missing? Oh, okay, it's probably just overlapping. Or not. There's a problem with my overview, apparently. Selected tab does not show bookmarks. That is odd. No expert. I have to probably work that out at some point. Is the fiber FTTC, FTTB, or FTTH? I have no clue. Termont. I'll probably know on Saturday. It looks like I turned off my sensor overlay. I mean, I literally just changed the brackets and then it showed on the overview. And then I switched it back to, hey, according to the filter of my overview, and it was gone. So must be a setting in there. So they go into the basement first, yeah, and from there they will connect the flats. I'm in a building where there's like 10 apartments in there. Oh, okay, that's the meaning. Fiber to the curb, fiber to the basement, fiber to the home. So they did the whole to the basement thing already. Now they're doing to the home thing. As in, they will literally push a fiber through existing like canals to the flat, and then mount a new outlet that puts the fiber there. That's my understanding, anyways, because they need access to the flat and the internet outlet plugs and whatnot, which is currently some sort of copper thing. Okay, I'm here. Let's pick up the goods. We have probably more than one load. Well, it will be one complete load and a little bit left over, but that's fine for next time. Aslan was the first in the building to get fiber in their last apartment. Was really fast after ADSL. Yeah, that's a while ago, right? Hackdar has a gigabit up and down, fiber to home, super awesome. Yeah, I don't really need faster internet speeds other than when I'm like, okay, I want to play this game on stream, and then I have to download it the day before I feel like playing it, and that kind of doesn't work well with me. Okay. Let's see if I can bring this home. The scan is clear, and I can see my bookmark there. What the hell? Oh shit, I can, oh my god, I can see it as well. It's just super faint because of the building visuals. Alright, I'm an idiot. Anyways, off we go. I need a fleet. I guess I'm just confused today, but that's okay. Greetings, Nick Paul. Hello, Crocs. Why, Oscar? Welcome. Let's remove the Rex for now. Alright. Border filament up. Wait for it to deploy and then hop out. That's the plan. Magic Odin, greetings. Yay! Let's hope that's a wormhole. The scan looks inconclusive. Well, could be fine. We have some Imperial rats there. Or state rats. So maybe this is my exit. Oh shit, my hotkeys are not working. Navigation. Oh, that will be combat. Decrease probe scan range. Increase. And refresh. Okay, it was just one of them. Thirsty Versty. Come on, Spleen Head. What's happening? Spar Pillow. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted right now, but we'll be with you shortly. 100% that is. As much as, 100% Earth can be. Align. Angle. And where are we angling to? This one. State Navy. Okay, this looks like the correct hole, so let's warp there. Create a perch. Yep, looks stable and correct in terms of colors. Back to the perch. All right, where did we get ourselves? Oh, 3 jumps from Cheetah. That's pretty cool. Whoops. Did you hear the beep? I hit my shift key a few times too often. I wonder if there's a way to turn this off. Talking about Microsoft. So yesterday I was with my parents having lunch and whatnot. And usually when I get there, my mother has some sort of thing with her computer, right? Sticky keys, yeah, that's the annoying thing. She has my previous stream set up. So, well, the computer I used for streaming 5-6 years ago, I don't know. And she had a, well, Microsoft in their infinite wisdom decided that for the 24, well, for Windows 11 you need TPM or whatnot, the trusted platform module thing, otherwise it will not install. And until 22H2, so the update level, whatever you want to call it, or feature patch level, there were some ways to turn off or to make Windows understand, leave me be with this crap, install anyways. And they removed more and more of these options, and I had to do a weird upgrade install to get 24H2 installed or updated on that machine. And I'm really like, I wonder what they are smoking at Microsoft. This machine is, I mean, it has a 2080 in it, It has an i7 something something in it. It has 32 gigs of fast RAM. It is a monster PC for, you know, my mother watching photos and whatnot. And Microsoft is like, nah, we don't want you as a client anymore. Are they dumb? I don't understand this. So I was so close to be like, okay, we'll just put a Linux distro on this thing. Fuck him. But yeah. I don't really understand this. Yeah, and it's so wasteful, man. It works perfectly. After, you know, some registry hacking and whatnot, I was able to install that shit again. And it performs well, as it has, you know, the last, I don't know how many years, but... Oh, idiots, right? You can buy a card to put in... A TPM card. I'm gonna buy some hardware so Microsoft is satisfied installing their freaking OS on my computer. No, I think now that I'm seriously considering switching on my gaming notebook, switching to Bazite, or well, maybe later down the line to Steam OS. I'm so fed up with this Microsoft crap at this point. I don't know. They won't even let me have my taskbar on top anymore. What is this? Marquee 07 to you. How's it going? I'm a bit slow in replying. You can see why, Marquee, I reckon. Hope you're doing fine. That was the Marquee we were talking about earlier, by the way. Also streaming. Let's do a shout out. That's his channel. And he has a beard. Like a proper one. What kind of outrage is this? What do you mean, Spleenhead? I have had my Windows taskbar on top for the entirety of my profession, well, my life using computers. And then with Windows 11, suddenly they were like, nah. Okay, then I downloaded the tool to make it happen. And then they were like, oh, we are not giving you updates anymore because of this. And then, okay. I don't know. How hard can it be, right? If Steam makes a gaming OS, you would be on board to try it out. I mean, they have. You can... Okay, it's currently sort of designed for the handhelds. And turns out if you replace the Windows 11 installation on some of the handheld gaming devices with Steam OS, you get quite some performance and battery life. Big surprise, right? Anyways, yeah. I guess if Microsoft doesn't do something gaming related other than Xbox, as in, you know, cater to the gaming audience, we will walk away. We don't need all these background tasks running on our computer, collecting information and wasting energy for whatever telemetry reasons. We don't need this, right? And yeah, I hope they will have official support for PC. I mean, it's if you look at Bazite, it's basically SteamOS for PCs, and I'm pretty sure they will go there as well. So fingers crossed. A bit more options is always good, right? Options or competition actually helps with, you know, everything getting better for the consumer. So fingers crossed. I can grow a beard as well when I grow up. Okay, good. Thanks. Cheers. Where was I? Spleenhead is in Australia. All right, you have your taskbar on the other side anyways, right? SteamOS can be installed on desktops already, but it's not officially supported. I wonder how much of a fiddly thing this is going to be. But yeah, I have my, you know, my previous streaming setup. I can just experiment with this. I just need to be able to switch back quickly if something happens. There's a reason for a backup, right? Okay, thanks for the follow. And I somehow made it back to Chitta with a full load of PI again. Let's go cash in with this one. Create contract. This guy. Boom. Which account do I need now? There. Microsoft is just experimenting on to what limits they can push users. Here's the thing, they know they can run Windows 11 just fine on systems without TPM. The user has to obviously be aware that they don't have a TPM, right? But if they are okay with that, who is Microsoft to say you need it anyways? You know how much computer waste this shit produces? That's crazy. They should be accountable for this. Yeah, full stop. If you force this unnecessarily on users, you should have to pay for the fallout it has on the environment. But yeah, we don't live in such a world apparently. So there we go. All right, we got our things here. All right, let's see. What's the price today? We can dump it for 105,000. How much did I dump it last time? Oh wow, it's gone up since last time. Sweet. How much? 105,900. Okay. 105,900. So currently my PI installation yields more than 10 billion a month. 10.2 after the PI taxes. Not the sales taxes, but this is pretty good. Like it. We should actually account for sales taxes as well, right? Oh well. Let's dump it. Do we know why robotics is going up, by the way? Or are we just accepting it and happy about it? Yeah, those were the times, right? Windside. It's the new Dread builds? Okay. Well, I'm okay with this. This is my main PI output. This is robotics. The Ukomis are really shitty, but I cannot... This is the secondary product I do. I don't have enough planet... No, I don't have enough planets in that system to do full robotics. Or maybe I could figure it out somehow. But yeah, all good. We're making ISK pretty passively. That is great. All right, that's been done. Chores, check. Next. Let's get our chill exploration run on the way. Goons are going to war again? Wait, what? Windows 12 will be Linux as everyone gets annoyed with Microsoft and switches over. The reason why I'm not using Linux as my main driver is gaming, or is/was gaming, and it looks like it's more like was at this point, and I just have to take the plunge. The question is, for my streaming system, I mean OBS on Linux is gonna work as well. Comes down to driver support for my Rodecaster Pro, and yeah, that's probably it. Does the Elgato stream capture card work under Linux? That might be the other one. The Space Mouse might not work. Good point. Shoot. Yeah, I gotta figure that out, right? Hello, Riddick. How's it going? DirectX 12 was a big stop or step? Stop to running games on Linux, but now there's it was a stop. Okay, now there's a very good translation layer like Proton on SteamOS. Yeah, this stuff is not really adding a lot of what's the word? Overhead. And you know, all these background services you won't have that Microsoft spins up on your machine for God knows what, probably make up for the performance you lose through the translation layer at this point. Master Preens, thanks a ton for the support. Much appreciated. And thanks for your Prime as well, Norge. Welcome to the sub club again. Marquis says the next thing other than the OS that needs to change for PC gaming is NVIDIA. The drivers over the last couple of months were absolutely horrific. I don't know what these guys are doing. It seems like they don't really want to do gaming anymore, but they want to have their dominance in this market still. They're just trying to be like, yeah, we want to be the monopoly here. We're not going to give this to AMD because maybe, you know, AMD gets too big or whatnot. At this point, if I were to buy a graphics card today, thanks to the new stream encoders of the, what was the XT? What was the newest graphics card from AMD? They also updated the streaming encoders, and you get the same H.264 capability or visual fidelity than with the NVIDIA cards. The only reason I bought an NVIDIA card last time, well, the 4090, was because of the just superior encoder quality. Now that this is no longer an issue, Team Green can go F themselves. The way they are doing business is absolutely outrageous. And yeah, they lost it, I guess. They don't understand that competition is not something bad. And if a company doesn't understand that, in the long term, they're doomed to fail, full stop. It's just how it works. Idiots, right? Anyways, is this a little restaurant? About bully Team Green, right? NVIDIA has totally pivoted to AI, right? Gaming is quickly becoming a rounding error. Yeah, and they just want to stay there as the monopoly, pretty much. That's why they don't pull out yet, because maybe they're not so sure about AI. I need a fallback. I have no idea. I've been ranting for the past hour. God, what's happening today? Okay, what did I miss? Thanks for the bits, Taskun. Oh shoot, are we playing train? Much appreciated. Oh yeah, missed the train. It's too early though. It's Monday. Let's not get our hopes up. Cheers, thanks for the support. And let's switch to the plan, the content, which is me getting my implants, and I keep opening up the wrong window. Where are my implants? No, that was correct. I'm just confused. My character sheet picture is gone again. That happens once in a while, right? Let's see if we can... Wait, we can't even dock it? I need a window where I can dock this. No? Wait, that's my skill? Oh my god. I just did dock it. Oh, there we go. I know what's happening. Jesus Christ. Earth tries to play Eve. Jump clones is what I wanted. I need this one. Where's this? Oh, it is apparently in this station. All right, we're going all bling today. Crazy bling. That's the plan. So pod check. Now we need a crazy bling hacker. I think that one should be here. I was using what? An anathema. Yeah, I was using this monster. Let's go. It's Monday, right? What's Monday without a good restaurant? 2 minutes to save the train? Stinson wants the double charges, right? Since we're catching up today. I'm just... It's okay the way it is. We'll leave it. Let's leave it. Okay, am I missing something? Yes, we are missing a border filament to go home. And then we'll hopefully make a couple of 100 mil today. We can then blow up in Legion. Need to buy some ruptures, I guess. Oh, you know what? How expensive? They're probably not going to be that. Oof. Price already went up. Okay. The price actually went up already. Fuck. Really? Went from 16 million to 21 already. Come on, really? It's not that much better. Then again, you know, 21 is fine. And I remember I have a shitload of EPCs. I'll just build some. They're easy to build, right? Absolutely. Thanks a ton, Aslan. Doing his part. 36 months. 3 years. Welcome again to the sub club. Wait, I don't want to use that filament. I want to bring it with me. I have 24 probes. That is good. Anything else? No. I think we're good to go. Now, I don't think we can use Thera unless the exits are really nice. Entrance was bad. Oh, wait, one just opened up. Oh, wait, yeah, one just opened up. Ikoken, that's good. And we have an exit, into Outer Passage. Yeah, wow, perfect. Now we gotta go through Tama though, right? With Hikoken as a desto. Oh shoot, and there's even a... Well, I have a interdiction nullifier, so I guess we're good. Let's go. Marquis, thanks for popping in, and have a good one. Code Erst also works in Marquis store now, for those who haven't seen that yet. And there you can get 3% off. I get 3, you get 5. No, I get 5, you get 3. That's how it works. Cheers. We will obviously also add 500,000 disc to the stream end giveaway for each cent of commission I get. Story doesn't matter. Okay, I need local chat. D-scan at 360 and we're good to go. 9 rupture BPCs in Amar researched. Okay, Caviar, that sounds good. You're ready for tomorrow? Okay, next up, Tama. Let's see how that goes. And thanks for Perkses. It's up there. Cheers. Happy Monday. Obi, welcome as well. Gate camp in Tama at the Norvakaiken gate. All right. Am I afraid? Do I need to? Nah, man. Now you got me looking. Really? What is that link? Oh, sorry. I thought there was a Z-kill link. That's my fit. Or a fit. I think we're gonna be just fine. Oh, it's gonna be an expensive explosion. Let's see if they have... They do not have a bump decloaker, so... Unless... I mean, they're running sensor boosters the way it looks like. Or are they boosting? A Vigilant. Oh, that's going to be a lot of webs. So they have a sensor booster, although I think we're good, right? Let's just warp to somewhere. 3, 2, 1, go. All good. No insta-locking happened there. You can ping it to a player structure? What do you mean? I'm outbound, so they were at the gate. I'll just go to my safe, and from there we will approach the Kidama gate, which... Well, I have a purge there, so smart bombs shouldn't be an issue. Akidama looks good. So next up will be Pine Casto. That could have bubbles. Seems to be some faction warfare, some insurgencies going around there. There's a saber here. There shouldn't be bubbles in the next two jumps. Only, yeah, after that. Hello, Seth. How's it going? Welcome to the Monday stream. How's things? Oh, apparently, the first commission came through already with a marquee store. Thanks for whoever used coders there. I'll update the ISK to be given away at the end of the stream in a second. Gosh, and now I have two sources where I have to somehow trigger this, right? First world problems. There you go, updated. Now, let's try not to die here. Alright, no bubble here. Quite some crap on D-scan. The other gate is gonna be annoying. We'll take maybe this angle. Didn't see a bubble though. I think we're good. Nope, no bubble. And no bubble here to be seen either. Let's go. Two Ogores are hanging out here. Just like that. Hello, Edgarius. How's things? Where's that hole? I want to get a scan off first. Guess who I am? Greetings. It's still a new concept for most people in LowSec to be able to bubble with Corruption 5. I think I ended up in a bubble already. That's why I pay attention to this. Better be safe than sorry, right? There's no bubble at the Thera hole from what I can tell. Let's go. Why is Galenti so bad at faction warfare? I don't know. Did Chaos join Galenti? No, he joined Angel, yes. Okay, which exit was it? I wanted to go... not that one. That one. Both are outer passage. Probably doesn't matter, so let's go with HDF. That is not AOL. HDF is here. We will go with that closer to scan it. Aza, greetings. Mad Rambo is in the house as well. Another creator. Let's do a shout out. Go check out Mad Rambo's stream. And hello to you as well. How's it going? Okay, all is clear. That was HDF. No. Yes. Okay. The distance confused me a bit. But it's within scanning range. Boombastics, hello. There are big groups in faction warfare who switch sides depending on which LP is worth more. Yeah, you know, min-maxing, right? We are talking Eve players here. We got one guy in local. Looks fairly quiet. Maybe let's check the dead ends here, and then we'll go to the north-ish for now. Okay. Mercenary den. Ooh, there's a mercenary den. Not sure I've seen this before. On D. First is, you know, Monday. Slow, but we're getting there. You forgot those were a thing. Yeah, they're probably not that... I don't know how popular they are, but I haven't seen many of them yet. Mad Cat has all the good stuff back home. Another 115 filaments to be used. I was actually prepping my Abyssal Runner system the last 2 days as well. That is, yeah, kind of ready. Just need to replace the ships I blew up the other day. Oh shit. There goes my nullifier. Okay. Module placement is important. When is your next stream, Mad Cat? Tomorrow, alright. Tuesday. You're going to see how the Abyss feels with the new resistances? That makes sense. Okay, now I gotta be careful because I just wasted my nullifier. We will go scan first before committing to the gate. Still have like 2 minutes cooldown. 1.5. What new resistances? Oh, you get about 10% more resistances out of the resistance modules. The surgical strike change years ago was completely rolled back. or is completely rolled back with Legion. Hawks will be so much more safe in tier 4. All right, doing a bit of warm up and then tier 5. All right, good luck. I'm not there yet with my comp. I'm lagging behind on experience these days. Stinson will have to do triple Hawks as well soon. All right. So you did duo checks before and have the account straight? Alright. Yeah, I guess from Legion, it's going to be a good time in the Abyss. The prices for the stuff should be okay. You get in there, plus it's going to be a tad easier or cheaper to run in as well. Okay, filament prices might go up, but then again, you know, if more people run the Abyss, more filaments will be available, so might not be that bad. Oh, we have a ghost site. Well, possibly. Kind of looks more like a wormhole though. It's too far away. Oh, please let that be a ghost site. It's probably a wormhole. Got excited a bit too quickly there. It is a wormhole. Alright, well. I jinxed it. When I noticed because of the small sphere. So one of the spheres was half the diameter of the others. Without scanning anything. And in drone regions that means it is very likely a ghost site. Ghost sites in drone regions are combat sites and they have an extremely strong signature. Therefore producing a small sphere. Oh, we got two things here. Nice. A drone data site. Let's go for that one first. What was that? Tier 1? I think it's a tier 1. Greetings, Helvaris. How's things? I think I was too slow. Oh! Not that bad. Let's burn away a bit more. And then we'll be using our little perch. So, Thermon wondering, the new scanning sites, where you need soft upgrade for, will they be findable without a corp? Yes. They just, so these upgrades just spawn additional sites according to one of the CCP live streams. Up to 5 jumps away from where the upgrade is, depending. And everybody can find this. They will have a tag or an addition to their name. They will be called detected something something. So basically, the sites that exist now will have a detected version for them, which what the hell? Why is the container there? I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, I mean, oh my god, I'm on the other side of the site. Okay. Very confusing. Where was I? So yeah, you can find these sites. They will have detected prefix in their name, and they have a chance to escalate as well. Do this site reset after if you leave one can unattacked? Yes. And, well, I mean, in drone regions, if you get an escalation that is already possible nowadays with these data sites, you definitely want to double dip them. They can potentially spawn you some billions. Okay, nothing happened. Let's go. Hack the next one. That's a drone relic now. Oh yeah, Monkey has that YouTube short about super potato mode in Eve, right? You can even turn off the textures completely. I believe it's what it does. However, do we know how much performance that saves? Test it out with your power meter. That's why I'm asking. I think with higher end machines, it probably doesn't make any difference. But yeah, we could. However, I don't want to fiddle around with my client settings right now. Thanks for the follow. And Dreamweb, but next time when I multi-box, we might as well have a look at. And yeah, obviously if you multi-box a huge amount of clients, any even insignificant performance improvement will have its effects multiplied. Good point. Dreamweb saw us with Mike the other day. You enjoyed the takes. All right. You know, maybe some of them are obviously wrong because I'm not an expert in Star Citizen, but at least I can ask these questions that are uninformed, right? That sometimes is of of value as well. Thanks for popping in, and welcome indeed. What do the Roman numerals mean on the ship? This is a skin from a Capsuleer Day celebration back a couple of years ago. XX1, so that's 21? 21. What is my keep at range? Oh my god. My keep at range setting is wrong. We need this to be 250, right? In order to loot, I think. Yeah, there you go. The year before last year, Method 1, though. This year we celebrated 20... No, wait. What did we celebrate? Ignore me. I forgot. Okay, we got 15 mil out of that can. Not too bad. Next. Hello, Nixie. How's things? Yeah, today is the quiet before the storm patch is going to happen tomorrow from downtime. We will, deal with Legion and freelance projects. And more resistances, and I want to fly the Rupture, see how it feels. And yeah, then we'll have to maybe wait a little bit to see one of these new escalations for hacking. Greetings, Redshon. How's things? Is there a big war coming? I understand that one of the biggest the biggest group in EVE, the Goons, are preparing for war. But, you know, they always prepare something. If they're not moving, they're preparing for something. But yeah, tomorrow is an expansion, which changes. There's quite some balancing in it, and a few ship additions, a few content additions we want to get our head around. So tomorrow's going to be busy, the day after as well, obviously. Also, there will be drops from tomorrow again. Stay tuned. New doctrines, right? That's probably going to happen as well. Maybe we'll do a Rupture Tutors fleet on Saturday. Gosh, where is the... Okay, I have no idea where the core is at this point. Oh, it's here. Nixie's losing his hair trying to get back up an old Android phone. Okay, good luck. Old hardware is always hard, right? Did I see the anchoring of the new Keepstar? What Keepstar? I know I haven't. To answer your question. Who is anchoring a Keepstar? And why? Alright, that was a bit disappointing. Our first round of loot. 26 million. Oh well. In N3? Yeah, but who's keeps? I don't know what N3 means, Caviar. Keep in mind, I'm not a null block person. Don't know these places. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, I guess it's the system, but this system does not mean anything to me. Is it the system in Goon Space, or is it blue? Sorry. One DQ is the only null system that sort of rings a bell. But probably not for much longer. That's an Insmother, okay. And who is we? Imperium, okay. So the Imperium is advancing to Insmother. Alright. I do not know of all the famous null entry systems. No, Neozed. I'm just a dirty, casual Care Bear high seeker that day trips to null space to steal from them. I don't care what system belongs to whom. I steal from everybody equally. If they let me. So you try to... Okay, they're trying to push out Horde. Interesting. So is that the big war that people are talking about? Okay, cool. Well... If there's information about some fights while I happen to be live, I can bring a camera as well. I just don't know about these things. It's gonna look pretty. but I wouldn't know what's happening. There were around 3,000 people for that anchoring of the Keepstar, right? Did Horde show up? Nope. Okay. 3,000 people in anticipation and nothing happened. Got some fights afterwards, alright. Hello, Garnania. How's it going? Garniana, even. XMP in the house. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Two minutes till server restart. Let's finish this up quickly. And thanks for the support there, PM Listras. Yeah, keep spending these Bezos bucks, right? He already has a boat. I don't have a boat. Much appreciated. I wouldn't want a boat. I hate water. Just to be clear. If I were to, instead of a, what would I buy instead of a yacht? Probably some off-grid tiny house thing. There was a time I watched a lot of tiny house content on YouTube. If I were solo, actually, if I were solo, I'm pretty sure I would have a tiny house at this point. A submarine, a hair transplant. I'm okay. I don't want anybody else's hair, Andrew. I'm okay with not having mine. That's perfectly good. How's it going, Andrew? Welcome. A remote workplace with a great view. Yeah, that would be cool. Off-grid something. With internet somehow, right? Internet is not non-negotiable. Non-negotiable, gosh. Yeah, that'd be something. Chaos, thanks for the raid. I'll say proper thanks. I just need to hack this before downtime. Got 30 seconds. Oh shit, yeah. That wasn't really anything good in there. Okay, that was it. Server's down, or in a second. Thanks for the raid. Let's do a shout out to Chaos. Shout out. Chaos. How's it going, Chaos? Are you ready for tomorrow? First with a Gulfstream G650. That sounds like an airplane, right? No, I don't want an airplane either. I would go for a tiny house instead of a yacht. I would find an alternative there, Joe and B. Is it okay if a ship stays in space while downtime? Yeah, Kimmy. You will just end up there after downtime as well. Well, you log back, when you disconnect, your ship generally warps off from where it is, if it can, right? A couple of, I don't know how far actually. And then when you log back in, the ship warps back to the point where you were before the game. Unless it was gated content, then you might end up back on the initial gate of whatever you were running, right? I did not pull the probes. Did I pull the probes? I did not pull the probes. Pretty sure I didn't. Hello, Hoaxbox. Not consciously. The probes were in. Yeah. Well, you checked? Holy shit. Did I do that subconsciously? I think I'm starting to win this game. That would be the first time I subconsciously do this. You would have warned me. All right, Method One. That's very kind. Cheers. Chaos has things to move with his jump freighter. How was your stream, Chaos? When's your next stream? Kaldari's here as well. You want to win an avalanche skin? We can check after downtime if I have one. In the meantime, let's just do the daily 300 million ISK while we are waiting. Cheers. Thanks for hanging out. Also, gonna repeat this a few more times today and probably the day after. Code Earth now also works in the Marquise store. So if you want to get 3% sort of off and still support Burst, that works there too now. Cheers. Plus it counts towards the pool on the bottom right of the stream, obviously, as well. Thanks for the follow. OG Andrex, welcome to the stream. I think I missed Chaos's answer. Chaos probably played some faction warfare, right? I tuned in for a couple of minutes and I heard frat something and AWOXing. Dragon Cobra would like to know how the Chump Raider thing works. Oh, I don't know that either. Wait, what am I missing, Kaldari? Server's up, perfect. Okay, closing the raffle in a sec. First, I'll be logging in my giveaway tune. You're quoting a movie. Oh, okay. You do you. Thanks for the follow. Aristos, welcome. Was Andrew's idea. Oh, Andrew is up to no good, is he? And raffle is closed. 3, 2, 1. Congrats to whoever remains on this grid. 300 million is courtesy of the bottom right of the screen. The fact that we are in the yellow. Cheers, Nick Paul. Thanks for buying our plug suit. I still have some. Prices are going up, I believe. Congrats to you, Kaldari Prime, Pony Club. Rigged, absolutely. This is a payback for the skins he gave me earlier, right? Or previous stream. What's your in-game name, Kaldari Prime, Pony Club? Kind of surprised it didn't cut off your name there, the giveaway tool. Alright then, congrats indeed. And here is your ISK. Well played. Go check out Kaldari Prime's channel. He streams as well. I'm not sure if he's doing giveaways, but maybe you can talk him out of the 100 mil. Or 300 in fact. Okay, back to double checking if I really did save my probes. There was no patch, right? No, I haven't noticed anything. All the fancy stuff's gonna hit tomorrow. You gave away 30 skins. Okay, so definitely free stuff to be acquired at Kaldari Prime's channel, on his channel. Okay, do I have... Yeah, I somehow pulled my probes. Fascinating. The things an Earth can do. Subconsciously. Kaldari is going to do a biosecurity responder stream. Oh, that was the the skins prior to the current Project Discovery ones, right? The orange ones, if I'm not mistaken. Oh! Or is this the system, the thing I scanned before, and that's the wormhole. Could be a ghost site. I think, nah, this is too close. I think this is a ghost site. Pretty please. Nope. Ah, it's the wormhole. I think I was in this system before. I'm backtracking right now. Oh well. The disappointment. This was a combat site, right? Yep. Oh, a deep flow rift. Alright then. Well, not equipped for that one. Servers are back up, yeah, Valrush. They usually take like 3 to 5 minutes. Max. Is this a Joe Hendry free zone? Who is Joe Hendry? Excuse my ignorance, I guess. Ask Crash Naps. Okay. And apparently also Wafidon. Cheers. Thanks for that. Yeah, the face doesn't tell me anything. A meme dude. Oh, okay. I don't know memes. Too old for that stuff. Sorry. If you're looking for a party stream, that's not here. But I can recommend, yeah, Crash Naps, obviously. I guess WAF also has a party. If you're looking for that. You wish you didn't know it was... Okay, so you're telling me not to Google that guy after stream, right? Check. Come here for the chill. Alright then. Come drink wine with me. Yeah, I still... haven't had a glass of wine with Crash Naps yet, right? The guy's a wrestler at the WWE. Okay. Not exactly my sports, but... Oh, I don't watch sports other than maybe StarCraft 2. Sorry. Isn't it amazing, though, that Twitch has such a broad offering? Even if you only look at the EVE category itself, right? You can get everything from... Well, unfortunately, the 24/7 AFK, whatever crap streams, up to Crash Naps level party. Crazy. Enjoy me as watching sports when injuries happen. Yeah. There you go. Hello, Simplu. How's it going? Joe Hendry is the new Chuck Norris. Okay. Thanks for educating me, I guess. Where's the core? No? Okay. How about down here? I feel like the freaking relic sites are just slowing me down in drone regions. Maybe we are just getting old, Dreamweb. We're finally in that place where we always hope not ever to be, you know, hanging out, talking about, you know, these young people who who are just too different for us to understand anymore, right? I don't know. The ship here is an anathema or anathema. I don't know which pronunciation is correct anymore. Tech 2 Amar Covert Ops Frigates. Exploration frigate, really. Talking about things that I don't understand at my age anymore. So there was this category on or is probably still on Twitch that is called Streamer Academy, which has been top the last few days. I tuned into a couple of streams and I was just like, am I too old for this? What's going on here? I don't get it. Maybe you can help me there. What is... I don't know what it is. I'm asking you. It's a category on stream. And it was on top. It was the highest watched category over the last couple of days. Oh, I'm in drone regions, yeah. No desire. Any special plans for tomorrow? I have some things to show. And then we will probably see how the Abyss feels. With the resistance changes, maybe we'll even do some Will It Blend content related to this, maybe the Rupture, we'll see. We'll play some of the expansions content. There's no such thing as an I am too old, there's an unwillingness to learn. That sounds kind of bad if you put it this way. So, Dreamweb says, young adults screaming over each other trying to be the main character. Okay, so we watched the same thing, I guess. Yeah, well, it's just not my world then, I guess. Let's put it this way. I'm happy with our little chill corner over here. There's definitely a too old for certain things and normal is forever. That's fine, right? Imagine if you're 80 and you have the same interests as a teenager. I don't think your body would actually support that either, so I guess. Okay, we're not making ISK here. Moving on. You have to learn, otherwise you kind of communicate with your children. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If my children start communicating the way, well, these guys in the stream did, I was watching of the Streamer University, I will feel like I have failed as a parent. Full stop. I hope that's not gonna be the case. That was a bit harsh, but that's my opinion. Okay, we have a nice bunch of 6 there. Ooh, another small sphere. Maybe this time we get our ghost sight. Tell us how you truly feel. Oh, Pond. I'll probably be banned within the hour if I go there. Wait for the boyfriend that titles you as bro. Here's the thing, I might be a little bit more accustomed to this sort of thing because... Wait, oh, that was a wormhole. Since I'm doing the Twitch thing, I kind of got used to be called like dude or bro or whatnot. It's not necessarily my sort of slang I would use to address other people, but yeah, I got used to being called like this. And you know, if they call me bro, I'm gonna call them sis. So that's probably, they will stop very quickly with this shit. I prefer people calling good sir. I'm not that old. Come on, man. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, no. Yeah, so Dreamweb, here's the thing. This will probably just become more extreme. Well, we had these cycles of things getting kind of out of hand until, you know, at some point a certain threshold is met and then it's being reset back a little bit. But yeah, the world getting crazier over time. Color me surprised. Cheers, Haggatar. How's it going? Hey, Kumpla. Yeah, that's something, right? Helping out newsies. Oh god, Neil. Isn't that the job of a parent? Oh, verehrter Herr. Oh, come on now. Guys, just, it's not that, I'm not that old, alright? You know the whole my dude kind of thing? Mystified says it can't stand when people use the term my dude. I think this also comes... I don't think it's necessarily just an age thing. It also comes down to what your cultural background is, depending, you know, if you're coming from Australia, you're probably a mate relatively quickly. And I don't know, the whole dude thing, where does that come from? Maybe South Africa? I don't know. Where is its origins? It could just be a cultural thing. Surfers? Okay. Am I checking the locals? Local is empty. It's surfer culture, alright. Kind of funny. Internet nerds adopting surfer culture. Alright. Well. So wait, Lodisk says the term dude has a complex history, evolving from a specific, often mocking label for well-dressed man in the 1880s. Holy shit. Alright, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty past history lesson here. I'm all about the gritty. Am I? What the hell? Oh, God. I don't know. This conversation is interesting, but I don't know where it's going. All I was trying to say is there's, you know, a wide buffet on Twitch of offerings, and as long as everybody gets their piece and is happy with it, everybody wins. And thanks for the follow, Mystified. Welcome. Oh, dude is fine, but my dude is annoying. It's a bit possessive, isn't it? It's a mad Rambo, my dude. Alright then. It's more condescending, okay. My man is possessive, okay. Cheers, no desire. When random strangers call you boss or chief, I mean, then you win in life, no? Okay. How many sites did I hack? Don't even have 100 mil yet. What's going on? Not lucky. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it comes down to you knowing your audience or whoever you were addressing, right? There might be two people talking to each other and a third person not knowing those two watching would be like, what the fuck's wrong with these people? I mean, that's happening to me every other day, right? Like me being that person who is wondering. So, yeah, it's all about addressing your audience accordingly. And yeah, over here we're not much of a dude bro kind of assembly of individuals. But hey, everybody's welcome. Ooh, data site. I have that skibbity wrist. I don't even know if this is a good thing. What is this? Yeah, maybe I don't want to know it either. Like at all. Skibbity wrist. Sounds like something Chaos would say, right? Oh wait, those are all already scanned this. Okay, cool. One site to run this system. Let's have it. Gabriella Chores was in Switzerland last week. Okay, I hope you didn't have any issues. There was some demonstrations in the capital. One of our buses didn't work on Saturday because of it. Other than that, I think everything was fine. Glad you liked it. Ooh, next time you visit Switzerland, that, by the way, that's an offer to anyone. Just let me know you're around. If you're close-ish to Bern, we might even have the opportunity to have a mini fan fest or something. I'll bring my Fedo, right? Then we have a drink. So wait, Skibbity Toilet has a pretty deep lore if you actually dig into. Oh god. Okay. I believe you. Have I made any progress on the Homefront site update? Can you ask me that question tomorrow? You passed through Bern a couple of times. We're near the Eiger. Okay. In the Swiss Alps. It was probably still quite cool, temperature-wise. If you were a bit higher up. Lodisk was a week in Comontana, day, and in St. Moritz. Nice. That is a very touristy place. There's a brain in that egghead of mine. Ask my wife, no desire. I don't know. Everybody has their moments, I reckon. Okay, no escalation. Moving on. Lotus did skiing holidays. Yeah, I quit skiing very early on in my skiing career. After a little accident, I was like, yeah, maybe. Let's not do it. That was a very sad sight indeed. It could have escalated, Master Prince, though. You never know. Okay, what have we? No ghost sites. Low center of gravity should be good for skiing. I think the reason why I had that accident was me being a bit, like, careless or something. Yeah. The visibility was not good. Probably was faster than I should have been. And there was some sort of, I don't know, almost a little hole in the freaking slope or whatever, and yeah, that didn't go well. However, it had somewhat of a... Okay, you will argue that this is not a positive effect, but after that accident, I think I did not have to go for the sports lessons ever again. Not kidding. I was good. So I had more off time at school. Three relic sites. Okay. Oof, it's gonna be a lot of hackery. Let's hope it pays, shall we? Skiing is fine as long as you do it on a flat surface. There you go. Sounds like a good plan, Jackie. And thanks for the... Oh no, wait, that was a wiggle. There you go. Wiggle, wiggle. Mad Rambo gets me moving. Is vibing. Making me vibe. So, by the way, vibe. What the hell is vibe coding again exactly? Is that people who have no clue about development? Using an AI and develop, well, quote unquote, develop stuff? I saw a short lately about this. I was like, what the fuck is this now? Are you crazy? Imagine, man, I've been using AI as an assistive technology for coding as well, but if I wouldn't know if the stuff this thing throws at me is of any value or not, God, I would be scared as shit to use this code, right? Hello, B-Task. How's it going? So there's people who have no clue who are just using AI to do coding. I think that's a recipe for disaster, but just my opinion there. Where the hell is... Huh? Slightly confused. Oh! It's up there. There you go. So Android's gonna go vibe code a new space MMO with casinos and gambling. Cool. And I suggest you run a Kickstarter first. Add some scam as well. No, Kickstarter is not necessarily a scam, but a lot of people in the past who have been trying to kickstart an MMO. That didn't go nowhere. Person knows how to raise money. Let's do a Kickstarter. Let's make it about me not developing something. Because as a seasoned developer, you know every line of code is a bad line of code, so you try not to, if possible, create these lines of code. And then, yeah, we should get paid for not creating code, right? You will stream the entire process on Twitch in a hot tub. Ooh. Make sure your computer doesn't fall into the water. It's dangerous. Electronics so close to the water. In a mankini stream. Okay, now we're going. So, I'm not saying AI is bad for coding. I'm saying if you don't know coding, AI is bad for coding. You need to be able to understand what's coming out there and judge if it's a good idea or not. That's why when I use AI at work, AI is ChatGPT in a box on another computer and is there as a giving me pointers on how I could do something, but I have not copied a single line of code from there because I physically can't. Well, I could get a remote software running, I guess, but it's two different machines. Not kidding. And I think that's the right way, well, at least in my case, to use this tool. Otherwise, I know myself, I'm lazy as fuck. I would probably just copy and paste whatever shit. That's the way I keep myself in check. But Hactar, are you a developer or not? I wouldn't call it vibe coding if you know coding yourself. Then it's not vibe coding. Then it's just using AI to do what you do anyways. But if a person has no idea about how to structure something, how to, you know, even, I don't know, abstract a problem or whatnot, then it's just gonna, yeah, okay. So then you're not vibe coding. I don't think you can vibe code if you are a developer. That's just using AI to develop things and you know what you're doing, right? You understand the output. And you can judge if it's reasonable or not and adapt. That's not the same thing as, I don't know, somebody who has no clue about, I don't know, expressions, for example. Or architecture, for that matter. So yeah, I'm a bit worried about AI slop at this point. Not just pictures or music or whatever. I really wonder where this is going. If half-baked crapware hits the fan way harder than it does these days. AI movies are looking crazy now. Google's latest 8-second clip generator thing seems to be really impressive, I heard. And yeah, that's gonna obviously fuck us, like... it probably already does. We will not know what's real anymore. At this point, I believe any product from an AI should be, if it is not like transparent in terms of, okay, it was AI generated, this prompt was used, that model was used. If this information is not available, then whatever product was produced should be illegal to be put out. That's my opinion at this point. The way this is going is we're gonna put ourselves in real trouble if we don't do this. Now, obviously, it's not. I mean, it. They call it generative AI, right? It generates something based on the training data, which in most cases has been just acquired. And I would absolutely agree that we can use the term stolen for most cases. There are some companies that are doing it right, as in they create the training materials themselves or pay people who deliver or provide that material. But yeah, most of the AIs today is just stuff that has been scraped one way or the other. Even non-public information on the internet, and then made into a model. So that's not good. And if transparency were a thing, as in, if I generate something and be like, hey, generate a picture in the art style of blah, 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 somebody, who does art, who lives earning money doing art, or not that much anymore because of AI. If prompt transparency were a thing, like a requirement, we're getting closer to the solution of the problem. Not that we will ever, have this sort of thing, but I believe that would be how we can get out of this corner AI put itself at this point. Is that K-Space? We are in nullsec. Oh, did I just get 40 million from a can? Oh yeah, I did. Holy shit. That escalated quickly. I'm just chit-chatting right now and hacking subconsciously. I didn't notice. Thanks for letting me know. Yay, I got loot. Cool. And the whole transparency thing, I believe, is also required for AIs themselves to know that something they're trying to scrape for their next model is actually already generated by an AI, and you want to avoid this input because your AI is going to go nuts, or it's going to produce just crap at some point. But it's probably going to take a while until the realization happens there. El Felixio, thanks a lot for 17 months of support. AI talking to AI. Yeah, AI, or you can call it whatever you want. The marketing guys call it AI. It's large language models now with reasoning these days. At the end of the day, if there is no fresh human input, these things will just get dumber and dumber. And if we push, or if everybody who can provide, good input for these models is suddenly out of the job because of these models, well, where is this going to go? It's a dead end, right? It wouldn't be the first corner humanity maneuvers itself into, right? So, big surprise there. Short-term benefits and long-term, yeah, everybody's gonna get fucked. Sorry, I wanted to be positive today. You're making it hard. Who started this? It started with this meme guy. That is the new Chuck Norris. I forgot the name already. Isn't the end goal not to need to work like Star Trek? That'd be cool, right? Where people wanna participate in bringing humanity further rather than their own bottom line, right? Would be nice. No, Andrew, shit. No. Joe Henry, it was. Oh. Okay, I'm getting half a cookie. Thank you. I just got half a cookie. probably was like, Daddy's ranting. Let's give him a cookie. That's love? No, that is probably some precursor to something she wants later. Oh well. I just accepted the contract without knowing what's the ask of my end later, but there you go. That was a bribe biscuit. This is why I'm gonna be ill in 2 days, right? Oh no. Cookie falls on the floor, give it to Daddy. Oh shit. Yeah. I should have thought of that one. It was sneezed. Oh god. The amount of snot on this thing. I don't know. That's why I smelled it first. I wanted to make sure it's not like gone or something. Make sure it's not something she just picked up from behind the couch from, a couple of months ago. You never know. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I get another one. Thank you. Now please close the door. Is a different brand, but here we go. I wonder what they want. That's a first. All right then. Definitely gonna be sick in 2 days, right? Where's the? I can't focus right now. What's happening? Where's the core? No. There. All right. Chop chop. That's what children are. Unwritten contacts. Contracts even, yep. Definitely something you sign up for, and then, yeah. Okay, where were we? AI slop. Yeah. My worry is AI slop these days. And not being able to recognize that it is in certain instances, and then, I don't know, make the wrong decision based on that, whatever it is. That's a worry. Am I feeling dizzy already? Not more than when I started the stream, Steel Gunman. Is it? Yeah, it's crazy, right? You don't get sick, and then once your kids go to school, holy moly. Immunization begins again with things your body never seen before. I guess the earlier you have kids, the younger you are when you have kids, the less bad it is, because, well, your body kind of remembers some of the shit that hasn't mutated too much yet, right? Plus, your body is better equipped to fight it off anyways. Gosh, imagine having children when you're really old. That's probably what gets you over the finishing line, right? Master Prince is old and doesn't have... What is old? Per your definition. Bernie Ecclestone. How old is this guy? He does look old. Why do I have a cargo scanner? That's for ghost sites. 34? I'm 43. I had to check, double check. Yeah, 43 right now. Can PI customs fees be reduced? If you are in high sec, a skill does reduce this. If you are not in high sec, whoever sets the tax... Well, there's a portion of the tax in high sec which you can reduce, but the owner of the thingy is gonna tell you the rate anyways. I'm ancient, yeah, compared to Master Preens now. You don't look a day older than 35. That, oh my god, I feel so much better right now. My back pain is suddenly gone. Mystified's oldest son turns 20 this year. Time flies indeed. Yeah, 14 years and 9 months. And then mine will have to leave the house. Unless they turn out like, you know, good people. I can stay a bit longer. Again! The jury is still out. Okay. System is empty, and we have 254 million in cargo. Okay. A little bit of complaining until Luke gets better. Thanks for 83 months talking about old people. Emotional reservists here. Sorry, how's it going? He's retired, right? He's older than I am. How's your day? You want me to crank up the music a bit? Emotional. Okay, local's still empty. Let's have it. And good morning, Rose Stroker. I am completely ignoring the hexadecimal comment there, emotional. I'm not at work. I only use the decimal system when I'm off. Probably right, no desire. Oh, well, what's happening? Oh, another twin invasion. That's number 3. One second, I'll be right back. They need paper. Alright, that door's closed. Paper for cookies is a good deal. Yeah. If there's one thing I can't really complain about, it's the fact that they can keep themselves busy for hours, just either coloring something or drawing. It's the best time. What is a good customs fee? In nullsec? Less than 10%. I don't know about highsec. When it comes to PI, how old are they now? They are 5.7 years old. Oh shoot, Twin Invasion number 4? Alright, Well, the other one wanted paper too, apparently. Yay. I told them not to disrupt again. Otherwise, we'll have to do the 100 Plex giveaway. Wrong paper? What? They want the fancy paper. No. The other twin wanted paper too, obviously. Should have seen that coming. Legion is dropping tomorrow, Eve Titus. Helps a lot when... Wait, when two keep each other company, you know, it probably equals out the situation where they fight about something they both want. Wolfie. Obviously it helps a little bit, you know, them, if one of them would just be a single child, that would be kind of boring, right? I guess. So they at least have company. So they know how to deal with other people of the same age, right? It is May 27th, yes. No, it isn't. Well, on your end, right? Maybe. But it's coming on the 27th, 1100 UTC. And that will be tomorrow for... UTC is not the 27th yet. It's... well, Eve time. It's noon UTC in 7 minutes. Unboy wondering if CCP told us if they are ever going to open up the gates in Zarzak again. The system is just useless at the moment. I'm not so sure if you're doing insurgency and stuff. Is it useless, Zarzak? Other than that, yeah, it probably is. Or I wouldn't know what other purpose it has. Enlighten us. A day off is messing with you, Eve Titus. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. At least you're not too late. Alright? Tomorrow will be the day. Yeah, you're right, Mystified. If it's quiet, there's something going on. I already learned that lesson. Or if you enter the room where they are whatever doing things, and instead of just ignoring you, they giggle and look at you. You know something is not okay if that happens. You gotta start the investigation when this occurs. Do the twins know what a twinvasion is? No. Okay, nothing here. Next. What the hell did I do? Somehow got tactical up. How did I do that? There's a hotkey for this, I reckon. I accidentally hit. Oh well. Wait till they are old enough to play and learn. They can rig the giveaways to get free stuff. Shoot. Yeah, lately they wanted to play Pal World again. They're sort of over the Paw Patrol games at this point. They need open world now, apparently. They could draw Eve ships. Oh. Fortnite, here we come. Oh god. So far, they are not aware of multiplayer games. In fact, they can't even play Palworld together because it's just, you know, whoever has the controller plays their character. They have each their own character in Palworld, but never online at the same time. The whole, like, you know, social media and whatever crap will come soon enough. With a little bit of luck. Okay, so this is going to be maybe a little bit controversial because initially when I heard this is also a discussion in Switzerland, I was like, no, you're not going to tell me what my children are allowed to do or not in terms of social media. Thing is, even if you manage to, you know, stop your child is the wrong way anyways, to not have any, you know, interaction with this sort of stuff. But like, if you would not grant them a smartphone at some point, or you know, a social media account, they might not have it, and therefore that kind of danger is sort of not there for them. But if everybody else at school, you know, children from parents who don't give a shit about how you educate children to be reasonable with this shit, then they are under massive, like, peer pressure to have this shit, and then they're gonna be mad all the time because they can't have this shit. So if it's banned for, like, people up to a certain age, it's probably better than if yeah, you're gonna try to fight that on your own. And, you know, I've seen parents of my children's classmates, and there's simply people who shouldn't have children, let me put it that way, in my opinion. Thanks for the support there. Freeman. It could be worse, says Mystify. You could live in California, okay, where your kids have more rights as a 7-year-old than you do raising them. That's an interesting concept. Just realized I should probably have my chat above full screen so I can see if somebody gets into local rate. Gosh, learning on the go here. Parental controls and kids accounts. I mean, they have a kids account on how's it called? Jeez, for YouTube, for example. And well, on Steam it's the same thing. Only the games I deem okay they can access. Then again, I'm usually the one launching the game they want to play. They're not there yet. So my plan is not to stop them from having, like, interactions with, you know, games and this stuff. Rather more of a guided experience, as in, you know, playing together. I just don't know. I'm not really a social media person. It's a weird thing to say, right? I don't know. I don't give a crap about Facebook and whatever the kids are using these days. Probably Facebook is for millennials at this point, right? What are kids using these days? I guess it's TikTok, right? I don't know how I will be able to to participate in this. Yeah, it's not my world. Did we already meet the charging goal? Oh yeah, exclamation mark charge. You can force that widget on screen. I just realized, yeah, 100% has been achieved. First talk. You know, one step at a time. But yeah, with a little bit of luck, maybe the whole social media thing is going to be forbidden for underage, and then at least the peer pressure crap is not there. And you know, the best would actually be, it's okay to do social media, but only under parental supervision, maybe, until they are a certain age. That would maybe be a good thing. How do you prove that, though? I'm not sure. Thanks for the support, Charlie. Much appreciated. Wait, do we have a train? I suck at this so hard. We do have. Cheers. Thanks for the support. Halfway through a level 1. Much appreciated. It's the other half from before. Let's do the 200 million ISK raffle courtesy of the charging, though, in the meantime. How are you doing, everybody? Happy Monday. Wait, Fonsui is here. People should have to apply to be allowed to make babies. Oh, God. Okay. Let me just say this. In Switzerland, you need a permit to have a dog. All right? Greetings. And thanks a lot, Diesel Power. How's it going? Holler boys. Gang him. Okay. Yeah, that's why I couldn't get a dog license, though, kids. It was Lotus. Oh, fuck's sake. Closing the raffle in 10 seconds. There's this, I think you have to go to school for a couple of lessons to acquire that permit. Oh, it's not like a permit, it's more like a, you have done this education bit and then you're allowed to have a dog, something like this. And I don't think it's more than like half a day, but you know, it's something, I guess. All right, the raffle is closed. 3, 2, 1. It's a certificate, yeah. It's not like a driver's license. Or is it? I don't know how you want to classify this. It could even be a thing that is specific per canton in Switzerland. Parenting certification should definitely be a thing. I think I would agree, but I also can see that, you know, depending on your government, you might these days feel very uncomfortable if they tell you what to do in these sort of regards, right? The government I am living under, let's put it this way, I'd be okay with this, but you know, that can always change because at the end of the day, since everybody has a vote, even those who do not have a clue what they're doing, you never know where it's going. Oof, that was spicy. Who wins? PK. Thanks for the... no, that's the other queue. Congrats, PK. You get 200 mil. Which one was deactivated, Helvaris, in Switzerland? The dog certificate? Okay, PK's here. Wait, the dog certificate is no longer necessary. We're making a step back, apparently. There you go. I'm not up to date. Cool stuff. Well, I don't know if it's cool. Yeah, well. 200 mil. Courtesy of the charging. Going to PK. Well done. Now let's deplete this and continue hacking. Gosh, this space is so quiet today. I haven't died and not paid attention either. I could have gotten the dog if I've waited 4 more years, Team Disco, right? Damn it. Don't wait until your cargo is a bill. Oh, I had significantly more than a bill in cargo when I did these trips in the past. Ooh. Shoot. It's a limited one. But we got 2 of it. Nice. Well, next. "16-year-olds can't be worse than 70." You know, I wouldn't generalize things in that regard. There is, I would say I've met people who were significantly... Okay, now how do I put this? Age doesn't make you, you know, qualified for anything or disqualify you. Okay, maybe when you're 100 years old, your reaction time is probably going to go down. Not just generally speaking, that's probably almost... You're an exception if it doesn't, I guess. But yeah, maybe you get what I'm trying to say. You're slow? At what, Eric McClelland on YouTube? Hacking? I just have a very good setup here. That's why I'm fast at it. I'm not good at it. I'm just overpowered. Chip stats, implants... All that chas is helping out a lot. Age is a difficult line. There's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. You kind of need both though, right? To come up with a conclusion and eventually wherever you want to put a check in whatever vote you're participating in. Emotional's reaction times are slowing and his interest in FPS games is declining at the same rate. Wait, we're not going to play Eve Vanguard together? What? Man. Not like this. You're much better in shape than you were 10 years ago. That's cool. That is super cool. Congrats. Wait, I think I missed Brother Grimoire. Did I see Brother Grimoire? I think he said hi. Gosh, you guys are talking too much. Hello, Brother Grimoire. How's it going? Welcome to the Monday stream. Ooh, I'm at the end of my route. Where do we go from here? Zip, zip, zip. Let's try here. Oh, is there any storm in between? Man, I'm looking forward to the new map additions. Metal Elemental Storms. No storms. Okay, cool. No danger. Let's go. Immortal Con, greetings. Oh shit! Oh crap! Yeah, there was a hype train, right? Sorry. Well, thanks for the support. You guys rock. Thanks for not completing it, so I don't have to do a giveaway. Check. Mystified, when turned 45, their mom said, "You only have to work 20 more years." Oh, shoot. I have to work only, 20-ish more years. Well, who knows, right? If the age for retirement is increased. Did they say Denmark is gonna go for 70 years now? Crazy, right? Although, if you feel up to it, you work until you don't feel up to it. That should be the rule, like, right? Emotional retired at 60? Depends on the job. Savings and, yeah, makes sense. Fonso is gonna send me non-urgent direct messages. Wait, you can do that? Sorry. Fonso. All right then. I'll read them later then, slowly, I guess. So in 2040, the pension age will be 70 in Denmark, except for politicians. Because why would they raise the age for themselves? I wouldn't mind if there's a limit to the age of politicians, chalksticks. At times. Ooh, we have an heiress in the house. The heiress just jumped, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, Valley, if there's less people living, or less people being young and working, paying for who gets the how's it called? The pension. That is a math problem. Relatively simple, in fact. Sheldrake is 67 and happy to wake up every morning. Yeah, I mean, the waking up part I figured out too. The getting up part I'm still working on. Glad you feel good, Sheldrake. Mystified, thinking that it's crazy. 50 years ago, one person in a married couple could work while the other stays home and raises kids, and they won't struggle financially. Times have changed. Then again, depending on where you live, that definitely still works. Or also expectations you may have for your, I don't know, living standard and whatnot. Yeah, so here, Brother Grimoire. I mean, you know... oh god, let's not go there. Guys, let's dial it back. Let's talk about... what's the guy called? The Hendrix guy? That one? It all started there, I believe. Let's go back to the meme that I don't understand. Not Jimmy. No, what's the guy we were talking about? Yeah, it was Hendrix. Yeah, but not Jimmy. I think it was Hendrix. Am I experienced? In what? Emotional. Hendry. Joe Hendry? Joey lost? What? I'm confused now. Hendry. Okay then. Cool. It has 2 kids. Who? Hendry? Or Joey lost? Okay, now you got me confused. Like, there's no way back. I have twins. Yes, I do. I must be experienced in what? I can tell you it's more efficient having twins than having them one after the other with some years in between. It's like min-maxing, you know, where you've players. It's more efficient to have twins. Dual boxing. Wolfie. Ah, shit. Maybe he's not that experienced. I mean, the bigger the age gap, the more effort it is, right? Oh boy, emotional. What the fuck, man? I did not see that coming. Okay, to my defense, I did not want to have any children, right? Wife kept nagging, so I eventually was like, okay, you know, this is a team thing, and if you really want, let's have one. Nature was like, let's make it twins. Fuckers. There you go. Long story short, and I blame Eve for this. Why? Eve is why I learned English. English is why my wife could understand me back then. The rest is history, right? CCP owes me child support. So here I am, just trying to make my money back. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. You didn't see that? Well, most of you know the story, so there's that. I get kills just fell on the keyboard. Are you okay? I get kills? Or did you... Oh, maybe you didn't get that kill if that was like approach, orbit, keep at range. I don't know what that was. You get chaos instead. Oh no, there you go. What do you mean, Brother Grimoire? What the hell? Oh, conversations today are different. I don't know what's going on. It's a Monday, right? Missed if I bought the first Marauder today. As soon as they undock, half of Cheetah scanned your ship. They know what you're carrying around. What kind of music am I listening to? Like right now or generally? Generally? Whoa, +1 in local. Pay attentioners. Generally, pretty much everything. Right now, it's a playlist of soft. What was it? Hold on. What's something with soft? It's not hard, it's soft. +1 is scary, yep. We're gonna just warp now and figure out what playlist I'm running right now. I get kills? Do you have the problem where your Twitch page refreshes every 20 seconds? You type something in chat and then the page refreshes. I don't know what they're doing, but it's super annoying. Happened to me a few times, especially after a raid. Then when I say hi, you know, to the guy I raided, you're typing and then page refreshes. Not fun. What did I want to do? Playlist check. Right now, well, I can link you the playlist. Soft House, okay, is currently up. The title of the current song is on the bottom right-ish of the stream, right next to the musical note. Oops. Well, it usually is. Now it is again. Alright, we have a new signature that spawned while I was in system. The local guy is gone. Chemical labs in low-sec are better for making money than Sunshine Aristus relics. Aren't chemical labs combat sites? Okay, a relic spawned while I was here. Okay, generally I listen to all kinds of music. When I'm working, it's usually things that help me get into the flow. Yeah, it's usually some melodic, could be house, techno, or whatever. It's a gas combat site, the chemical yard, okay. Drops drugs, PPCs, and skill books. I'm not even sure I ever run one of these, so I wouldn't know how to compare it. Okay, what's my cargo hold? 300 million now. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're getting somewhere. Let's move this loot. Oh, that's nice. Predictability helps, obviously. Unknown planet. Again, I've never played these, so can't really compare them, but it sounds like a good income in Eve, although they might be a bit too popular at times. The one and only Cider is here. What ship are you using? An anathema right now. Let's do a shout out to the one and only Cider. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. 07 everybody. We just in drone regions right now, hacking a little. Quiet before the storm of Legion tomorrow. We are just chilling. and having conversations. It's going amazing? Oh, that's good to hear. So everybody go check out their channel. Figure out what they're up to. No, empty hack. We blame the one and only for this. I don't know who Hassan is, Pond. On Twitch or? Outer Gar switched from Twitch. Wait, switched to YouTube? No, to Twitch from YouTube. Jeez, it was that much of an easy sentence. Welcome to Twitch. What made you switch? Because you realized the giveaways don't work on YouTube? I mean, overall, Twitch is, for live streams, in my opinion anyways, the better experience as a viewer. And welcome on Twitch indeed. Why is the space red? The relic sites in drone regions that were newly added a couple of months ago at this point. They just have this look. Reminds you of the giveaway background. That was a screenshot taken from one of these sites. Walter lives here. Not kidding. Oh wait, maybe he's even here. Yeah, Walter's up there. Oh no, that's not Walter. In some of the sites you see that weird drone thing with the tentacles and whatnot. Not this one though. Okay, Outer Gar, what happened to you? The wind began to switch the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a... I don't know what I'm reading actually, maybe I shouldn't. Is there anything against toss in this verse? Fuck's sake, man. What are you doing? It's Monday. Ah, my brain hurts now. I named it Walter, yes. Rather get more. Wait. It's not... Don't tell me it has another name. I named it Walter pretty quickly after we discovered it. Oh shit, we have +1. Again, let's warp away. That's from Wizard of Oz, not against Toss. Are you always speaking in verses? Does it have to rhyme with you? Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Gate. Next. And it's clear. And I run out of milk. Right, Outer. Whatever floats your boat. Menex and Menex are in local. What does that mean? And the gate is 99.9 AU away from where I am. Gosh, could have made it 100. Missed opportunity. What am I doing? Wrong button. Let's go check out that gate. Go back 0.1 AU, yeah. Oh, guys. I just read D-scan and I just don't know. Oh, am I too old for this game? To properly name my ships? I don't know. Well, I mean, they're in Ishtar, so they probably have time for it. Oof. Oh, now they're like, oh god, we gotta go to the structure. See, these they're gone now. If it didn't, okay, no. Poor carpet. Anyways, where were we? What's my ship's name? Good question. I don't know. Not there. That's my ship name. You named them after your exes. Still go. Are you a multi-boxer? How many accounts do you run? Okay. I mean, you started it. Alright, let's get some... some things. 6 characters. There you go. Your carrier and it was named my ex. Okay. Oh boy. It's a Monday, isn't it? Sometimes I wish creativity were more abundant. Hierarchy. Oh boy. Matt Katarn with a bunch of leads. Actually, you know what? Let's do a shout out. Natcat, our trusted moderator, will be streaming tomorrow again. Go check out his channel, drop a follow. Or maybe that was the Eve password for Natcat's account. Uh-oh. Arma Bro, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Okay, today we have to quit a little bit earlier because I need to do the Monday shopping on a Monday. I know that's unheard of. Tomorrow I won't have time. Tomorrow's going to be, well, I have to go physically to work. Then from downtime we will be here. Can you delete the message? Wait, seriously? Fuck. Yeah, but it's probably out there, Mad Cat. Seriously now? Oh god. It was another thing. he's okay. Mad Cat is a mod on this channel. I need to reevaluate this. Not Eve, but it's time to change some password. Okay then. I thought you're proposing a ship name and it was some sort of lead speak I couldn't get, but apparently it was too much out there. Too late, already cleared out your hangers. Oh no. Okay. Now what was I saying when the password thing happened? Yeah, I have to do the Monday shopping today because no time tomorrow. Tomorrow, Legion from downtime will probably run a bit longer. At least that's the plan. So I cannot do the shopping. And I ran out of, well, not yet, but I only have 2 liters of milk, which is not enough till Wednesday. So I have to do the Monday shopping today. Also, yeah, well, not also. Tomorrow I'll be, yeah, we'll play Legion expansion. And yeah, Wednesday is going to be off because I get my internet replaced from copper to fiber. Fingers crossed that works out well. And then I should be back on a Thursday. Also, I have, apart from Legion, something else new I'll be able to finally talk about from tomorrow. So don't miss out that one. Also new, Code Erst now works not just at storeeveonline.com, it also does so in Marquee's store. So if you want to get the 3% off and have that warm and fuzzy feeling of supporting a creator, you can also do that with Code Erst. There now. Thanks for that. And yeah, I owe you 1.4 billion because of Code Erst. We will do that giveaway right now before I leave. Good luck. Biggest coming up. Biggest. I can't speak anymore. Two cans, one string. I did a thing once for Eve Vienna. It was called 2 capsules, 1 pod. Not what you think, but it was funny. All right, where's our next destination? Who did we raid yesterday? Yesterday I didn't do. Saturday. Pando, right? Was I just not ranting about creativity and naming? I was. Why? What did I do? Probably missed something right now. Alright, Waf Idan is live, and Brother Grimoire, both from Common Nonsense. Raffle will be closing in a short moment. Tamaya! Oh boy, Tamaya, I'm raiding out in a sec. Oh wait, you just brought your folks here for the stream and giveaway. Go check out Tamaya's This Babe's Goats channel. We will be closing that raffle momentarily. Did I launch the other account? No. Yes, I did. 1.423 billion up for grabs. Best of luck. And there it is closed. 120 entrants. Good luck. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. I believe Waf will only have a shorter stream. Maybe he's gonna send you off to Brother Grimoire eventually. So let's send you over to Waf in a sec. There you can learn about Henry or whoever's, yeah, that other meme thing. Call Me James, I believe, wins the 1.4 bill. Call Me James. Are you there? They are. What's your in-game name? It is JMS. Oh, this is going to be interesting. How's the search? No, that's not going to work. How can I find you? Oh, God. Social contacts, maybe? Search. Exact terms. Okay, that will work. JMS. There you go. Okay. Got it. Nah, I figured it out, Castle Locks. Yeah, search exact terms and then it works. Otherwise, it's the search thing believes it's 3 different sort of tokens and you're not supposed to do that. Okay, so 1,423,500,000 disk. Congrats, that's a big one. Courtesy of Coderst. Even if you use Coderst off stream, this will be accumulated and given away at the end of next stream, which is as soon as tomorrow, although we are back to 0 at this point. And the stream ends. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It was a bit of a short Monday quickie, but yeah, it was an interesting conversation we had here. Hope you enjoyed your stay, and if you so want, see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. In the meantime, have a good one. Take care. Fly. Bye. Wiggle, wiggle.